weekly episodic show. This is VWE Friday Night Edge. Good evening, folks. Johnny LaMonaco with you.
Young Hitter.
And Diesel.
And we have got a stacked show for you tonight, capped off with the main event, the number one contender, the Misfit, taking on the big Russian tank, Dmitry Volkov. Let's go up to the ring right now, because we are about to get a visit from God. One of the most shocking returns from 1 week ago, God, Cody Hooley back in VWE.
Yep. I am back. God has made his triumphant return to the VWE. All of you, my people, my beautiful people are a little upset with me, and I completely understand that, and I'm here to explain my actions. See, you all deserve an explanation, and as your God, I will give you what you want, like I always do. See, I have a reason for ending the career of Brockman Wilder. Yeah, you heard me correctly. I ended Brockman Wilder's career for good. He's never, ever coming back, but I have my reasons, I promise. You see, the last time I was in the VWE, I said I was going to make it back to the top of the VWE, but plans changed. I came back and I won match after match after match until the King of the Arena tournament. You see, I won round 1 and I won round 2 and I made it to the semifinals, but then I faced Brockman Wilder. And ever since that day, it all went downhill. And that's because I lost. I lost to Brockman Wilder, and as a noble God, I can admit that. I lost fair and square. I lost to Brockman Wilder. He beat me. But since that day, I lost every match after that. I couldn't win anything. So I left. I started to doubt myself, and that's blasphemous. I can never doubt that I am a God, because I am your God. So I went back up to my beautiful home in heaven. I looked at all my beautiful angels, and I asked them, why? Why did I fall off so hard? And it finally clicked. Brockman Wilder. And so I decided I just had to take Brockman Wilder out. It's nothing personal. I don't hate Brockman Wilder, but he was stopping me from becoming a god again. So I took him out. I ended Brockman Wilder's career, and if I had to do it all over again, I would, because now I can proudly say I am your god again. Thank you. Wait, 1 second. You look familiar. Wait. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you're that something Jones guy, right? That you go around with your little skateboard. That's you, right? Right? Yeah, I think I remember you. See, I heard you when I made my return to the VW, and I heard you say some pretty nasty stuff about me. So, listen, Mr. Jones. See, You got released from the VWE. I remember that. If you were still here in a job, I would break that skateboard over your stupid head. But you don't work here, so I'm gonna leave you alone. But next time I come out here, you better keep that stupid mouth of yours shut. Okay? Now, hit my music.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he is referring to Morgan Jones, who was once a competitor here in VWE. A very good competitor, too. Hold the phone here. We've got company.
Oh, the mouth of VWE.
And did you see that? He just slapped Morgan right upside his head.
I don't think that's going to play well. Oh!
Look out. Morgan just hopped the barricade.
Oh, look
He's
at him.
pounding the daylights out of Cody. Out of God.
Okay, you got to kind of respect anybody that smacked God upside the head.
Well, if I were Morgan, I would be heading out of here pretty quickly before security catches up to him. You can't just hop the barricade like that. And now what? Now what do we got going on here? Oh, check it out. It's the CEO, the owner of VWE, the Eliminator, Seth Cameron.
Hello, God. This is what, second night back, and you're just continuing to get yourself in trouble. I don't know if it was a really good idea signing you back, but I guess that's to be determined later. I told Brockman Wilder I was going to present him a challenge. Rose, here you are. But I probably shouldn't have slapped him because, you see, earlier today I had a meeting with Morgan Jones, who's in the middle of that ring. Morgan has been cleared as a professional wrestler again. And therefore I signed him back to Virtual Wrestling Entertainment, effective immediately.
And if you can't hear what Seth is saying, he's just saying that he just re-signed Morgan Jones.
Ha!
How about you get in the spirit of, well, let's say, VWE, and tonight, God, you're gonna face Morgan Jones in a match.
Well, how about that? God and Morgan Jones right here tonight.
Welcome back, Morgan.
It's like I always say, be careful what you wish for.
Indeed. Morgan Jones back in VWE as well. And you're going to see them both hook it up right here tonight on Friday Night Edge. Our CEO wasting no time at all. He's making the deals. He's bringing the top talent here from wherever they may be. And now we find that Morgan Jones is back in the fold. How about that? Folks, we are moments away from our opening contest here tonight. It will be Captain Carnage taking on Razor Diesel right here this evening. Our first match here on Friday Night Edge.
I'm sick of the system we living in. The people keep tripping,
Well,
they
let's-
losing their feelings while feeling the most sensitive.
Let's make up my mind here.
Relevant, strong on properties in the end, we're falling apart.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing 6 feet tall, 185 pounds from Dallas, Texas, he is Malik Jewell.
No play, you're playing yourself. You listen to your intuition like you got experience. You can't be serious. You think your business imperial. You measuring meters with miles ahead of you running things that ministerial. Real funds like I'm talking about deals now while you acting so visceral. Y'all don't be acting committed though. Throw trash on SC for likes on the gram post. Hey, talk to him 2.0.
He is a former Pulse Exhibition champion. That does not happen by accident, folks, so you know he's got some tools to bring to the ring here tonight. He's going to need them against Captain Carnage. Young, would you like to do this one, please?
Oh, absolutely. And his opponent from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, standing at a height of 6'7", weighing 285 pounds. This is no one other than Captain Carnage, the Hammer.
No Lyra Phoenix in tow tonight. Well, we can see that Captain Carnage certainly hasn't lost his gift of gab.
Not at all. He wouldn't be Captain Carnage if he did.
Absolutely. Folks, here it is, our opening contest here tonight. It is Captain Carnage, the Hammer, taking on Malik here on Friday Night Edge. There's the bell. Our opening contest now officially underway. And they meet right there in the center of the ring. They are circling each other very warily here. Hammer never missing an opportunity to trash talk. He's pretty good at it.
That's a good way to get into the mind of your opponent early in the matchup.
Well, there's Malik whipped into the ropes here. He comes on the rebound. He went for the big boot right there, but Malik rolled right underneath it. It's the opposite ropes, then stops himself short. Now just staring down Hammer right now. And there's a clothesline right there from the Hammer. Oh my goodness. And you know he's got some power in that clothesline. Now there's a pickup. What is Hammer going to do to Malik next here on Friday Night Edge? Look at this. Cinching in that front face lock. Dragging him back to the center of the ring.
That'd be good for Malik.
Just cinching that front face lock in there super tightly. And Malik trying to shove him off there. Actually manages to. Here comes Malik off the ropes. What has he got in mind? Big drop kick. Takes Hammer right off his feet. Didn't expect that.
No. And that's what I'm talking about with Malik. You know, what I've seen in him already in that ring, he had that characteristic right there to be explosive, you know, off the top of his head.
Oh, look at that enziguri right there from Malik. That just rung Hammer's bell.
Malik's running away here with it early in this one.
And there's a senton right there from Malik. Malik's starting to turn it on here.
You can tell the heat is all the way up. It's just a matter of how hot can it get.
Uh-oh.
It's a matter when
He's going up top. He's got something in mind here for Captain Carnage. What could it be? Look at that. Flying splash right there, and it connects into a pin count of 1 count. Only gets a 1 count before Hammer's able to power out of it.
No, that was expected.
Yeah, see, now we get to see if emotion's going to take over or not, because he's ticking Hammer off.
Yeah, you can tell you can tell very easily that Hammer's getting ticked. Look at Malik though, firing shots right to the leg. Those leg strikes there, and now a kick right to the midsection doubles over the Hammer. This is an opportunity for Malik here in this match. Oh, look at this! When was the last time you saw anybody do this to Hammer? The grounded pound.
Wow.
Malik has come loaded for bear here tonight.
This man's trying to make a name for himself here today.
Telling you. And now there's a foot DDT right there. That'll dislocate a knee. Tell you what, Malik, he's got to stay on him though. You can't be letting him rest like that.
No, but if
Yeah,
you
he gives Hammer a rest, then Hammer's going to turn the tide.
Oh my God! Look at this. He's got a sharpshooter locked in. That's a submission hold, folks. And Hammer's quite a distance from the ropes. Well, Hammer's got those long arms. He can just reach out there and grab him, though.
I like how Malik's just trying to hush him. Like that's going to work.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, Hammer's made the ropes. That's going to force Malik to break the sharpshooter. But I'll tell you what, we have seen a lot of surprising offense from Malik here in the opening minutes of this match.
Well, the man knows, the competition. He knows Hammer. There's no way that he would have been able to come out here and have just been, throwing blow for blow and getting them returned from Hammer and still continuing to be on his feet. If he didn't, oh my God.
Suicide dive right there from Malik, just flattens the Hammer. Malik is full of surprises here.
He has definitely been in total control of this match.
And who would have expected that?
I mean, not from a man his size.
No. I mean, he's not even 200 pounds. Now he's looking down at Hammer, standing on the apron. He's not going to do what I think he's going to do.
He needs to be careful. He's giving Hammer too much time to recover.
Hammer's back up on his feet. Let's see what happens next here. Look at Malik right there with a flying lariat, but caught him. Hammer caught him and hit a power bomb.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake on Malik's part. He had him under control. He should have kept it. Trying to go for crazy moves after letting him get up.
He got planted. Now that just completely turned the tide of the match right there. Referee is up to a count of 3. And Malik is in a bad way at this point. Did you see Hammer just grab him by the hair, yank him right up?
Hey, Hammer's not playing around.
No, he's got the front face lock outside.
And Malik's got something coming to him now for what he just did to Hammer.
Oh my goodness, he just threw him through the damn barricade.
Oh my God.
Oh, not good.
This is not going to be good at all for Malik here.
Meanwhile, the referee's up to a count of 6. Hammer back in the ring. Rolling right back out. That's going to start the count over. And that just gives him that much more time to punish Malik. Going right back to that front face lock here. Malik may now be paying the price for all that surprising offense we saw earlier. And now Malik whips back into the ring.
He needs to be glad Hammer chose to do that.
And now Hammer's back inside. Boy, that back of Malik has taken an absolute beating here. But look at Hammer favoring the leg, too.
They said that sharpshooter was able to do
And
enough
he went for the sledge there, but Malik got out of the way. This is an opportunity for Malik here, but can he capitalize on it?
I think that's the first successful counter I've ever seen on the sledge there.
Malik is up top. He's in that high rent district. What is he going to do? And hits the flying elbow drop. It connects into a cover. Count of 1, count of 2. Only a 2 count. Hammer is a big, powerful man. You pretty much have to knock him out to get a 3 count on him.
Yeah, Malik's got a long way to go before he has a knockout on Hammer here tonight.
Yeah, but he is still in this match. We didn't expect that to be the case here. And now look at these two. Both absorbing a lot of punishment here, and they're both staring at each other from across the ring. And here comes Malik charging in. Went for the big running high knee lift right there. It connects. Now he goes right back there. Could be heading cross country once more. Here he comes again. Not this time. Hammer just caught him and hit the Uranage.
Yeah, I kind of thought that would be a bad idea, going for a second trip to that well.
Going to that well a second time is almost always a bad idea. Now look at Hammer here with a pickup from behind, grabbing him by his hair. Oh my goodness, look at that German suplex right there. That has some oomph behind it. Oh, Kemi Goye right there, right to the jaw. Now the dissection begins. Oh, look at that, putting the exclamation point on a brutal combination right there. Captain Carnage just laying waste to Malik. How much more can that back of his take, though? Both of them are down. Referee has started the 10 count.
Both are moving slow to get up, but it looks like
hurry.
Malik might make it first.
He did make it first. Here he comes charging in right there. There's the sledge. He just hit the sledge and just completely laid waste to Malik.
Things aren't looking so hot for Malik now.
No, Hammer is turning it on here, as you knew he was capable of doing. Now he's just waiting. He is just stalking Malik at this point.
But still, surprisingly, you haven't seen Hammer come out of character too much.
Nope, not really. He's lining up the shot right now. We're going to see a nail driver. We could be moments away from a nail driver right here tonight. And Hammer looks at Malik, says that's a wrap. He's got his angle. Waiting for the right moment. Oh my God! Did you see that? He just putted his head right off.
Ah,
That's not what I was expecting from Hammer.
but you know what? It's controlled, it's precise, and it's effective.
3 points on the board. Field goal right there. This were football.
He better be lucky. His head's still attached to his
Oh
shoulder.
my God, I don't know how it is with the force that he had behind that kick. Here comes Hammer from behind. Oh, I have a feeling I know what's coming. Look at this. Martial law right there from the Hammer. Got it locked in. Tap, nap, or get clapped. There is nowhere for Malik to go.
It's the beginning of the end right here. Hammer's got that locked in tight.
Hammer says tap or nap, bitch. Very wisely, Malik tapping out, living to fight another day. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the contest, Captain Carnage, the Hammer. Good win right there from Hammer, but I'll tell you what, Malik made a real go out of it in the early minutes of the match.
It was a good show by both men, and it is clear that Hammer does have control of his motions, which has just made him one of the most spooky men on the roster.
Well, he's asking for a microphone. Let's give him one. Let's hear from him.
with the music. That was a hell of a fucking match. Yeah, hats off to Malik. Was not expecting him to take it to me like that. But, you know, I wouldn't be Captain Carnage if I didn't bring the pain like that. Speaking of bringing the pain, I do want to make one thing clear. Me defending Brackman last week, that wasn't for Brackman. That was, well, putting it simply, Diamond Club's full of jackasses, and Dimitri's just the biggest and dumbest of them all. So, seeing he was about to lose and deciding to try and get the weapon, nah, forget that mess. So, I shut that down. So whatever's going on with Brackman, with God, or whatever he wants to call himself, I really don't care. If we got God here, we got the devil incarnate. Who's next? Crowley? Castiel? We got the fucking Winchesters joining the tag division? None of that matters. What matters is what's coming next. Now, I said a lot of stuff after leading up to Versus and after Versus about the VWE needing change, and I stand by that. So, what's next for Hammer? Now that I wasn't able to get the job done in Versus, I haven't gotten the job done on a lot of things I've said more recently, and frankly, that's about to change. So, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. You want to see what's coming next? You'll see real soon. Now you can play my music.
Well, there you have it from Captain Carnage, the Hammer. Very much looking forward to seeing what he does in the future here in the weeks to lead up to Beach Brawl. Just announced a little bit earlier, we will have God Cody Hooley in the ring tonight against Morgan Jones. How about that? Tonight, here comes the devil himself, along with Kitty Lovencraft, the Queen of Metal. Oh, it's just Kitty.
I don't see her guitar. Hopefully she's got it locked up this time in the bag.
She's got the really expensive one now.
Where do you think that came from?
tonight. Last week we had Proving Ground. What an amazing night. And I faced Lever Phoenix. Well, we know that ended. I am now the number 1 contender to face Viola at Beach Brawl. Here's where it gets interesting. This will be my 3rd Beach Brawl. And guess what? The last 2 I have lost. So this year, Viola, you and me, girl, I'm taking that title. And I know that Scion will support everything I have to say since he is my tag team partner.
Well, speaking of the devil, here he comes.
Now, wait a minute here. Just a moment here, kitty. I don't think that you should fight Miss Beaumont at Beach Brawl.
Excuse me?
She's obviously intent on causing you grievous bodily harm.
You know damn well that's never stopped me before, Scion.
I don't care if it stopped you before, it's going to stop you now because that will negatively impact my ability to uphold our deal with your music career. So I forbid you to wrestle at Beach Brawl.
Forbid me? You are not my daddy and I am not your baby girl or your daughter. So get away from me.
Be reasonable here, kitty.
I will face Viola and I will win the championship.
We'll talk about this backstage.
Fine, whatever.
This could be part of that deal with the devil here. It could be entirely possible that Kieran can forbid Kitty from doing.
You know it's in the contract. She's screwed. She won't be fighting her. Viola will not have to worry about Kitty.
Well, looks like Kitty's over 3 at Beach Brawl if she can't change Scion's mind.
Looks Beach Brawl 5 weeks away. It is a spectacular event, only second only to Wrestle Series in terms of scope. It's that big.
I can't wait to see who's going to be the Legacy Champion and the Women's National Champion.
Well, let's continue on here. Our next match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Port Royal, standing 5 feet 6 inches tall and 124 pounds, she is the last pirate, Kylie Fade. so I'll let you do the honors on this one.
I've got a plan. I know the
Making her way to the ring from Bel Air, Los Angeles. This is your VWE Women's World Champion, the absolute legend, Viola Beaumont.
Because I wanna be someone, one of a kind, fucking contagious, out of my mind. 'Cause I am the original, so heated that it's criminal. My fame is on the throttle, straight jacket supermodel, sideways on the level, tap dancing with the devil. I'm laying down the gospel, straight jacket supermodel. Can you be trusted? Can you be told? Can you just shut your mouth and never tell a soul? 'Cause if you wanna be someone, one of a kind, fucking contagious.
And of course, Viola is not alone. The CEO of Diamond Club Industries, the big shot Benja Nirvana, right there. As Viola prepares to take on the last pirate, Kylie Vane, here tonight on Friday Night Edge. Referee in charge of the action is Victor Kessel Jr. Right now, Viola is looking at Kylie saying, "A pirate, really? This isn't Disney World." Referee asking both competitors if they're ready to begin the match. Viola says, "Ring the bell." Kylie says she's ready. Let's do this here tonight on Friday Night Edge. Here we go. Oh, Kylie talking a little trash to Viola. Viola went for a clothesline. Kylie rolled right underneath it. A second attempt right there from Viola. That's two in a row that Kylie has ducked. And look at this head scissors takeover right there. Swinging Hurricane Rana from Kylie Vane. Viola charging in there. Kylie getting out of the way quickly. Viola hits the turnbuckles. Now, Kylie Vane throwing shots right to the midsection. Making some room, getting a full head of steam going. Look at this monkey flip out of the corner. Propelled Viola 3/4 of the way across the ring. Here comes Kylie Vane off the ropes. Big drop kick right there. Over the top rope down to the floor.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Kylie Vane turning it on here tonight.
I haven't seen Kylie Vane before, and she's pretty impressive.
He
But
says,
once
"You damn right this isn't Disneyland or Disney World."
Once Viola clears her head, though, this lady's in for trouble.
Benja having a few words with his charge here. Now Viola making her way back inside the ring. Let's see what happens here next as they are face to face once more. They lock up again here, collar and elbow tie up here. Oh, she just stomped on the foot of Kylie Vane right there and then takes the side headlock. Sometimes it's those simple little maneuvers right there that get you the advantage. Right now, Viola is torquing on that side headlock. And now laying in knees right to the midsection. She is going to punish Kylie Vane for making her look foolish in the opening minute of the match. And that last one dropped Kylie to a seated position. Here comes Viola off the ropes. Oh, she went for the drop kick to the knee. Kylie got out of the way. And now look at Kylie Vane firing into one that doubles over Viola, a second one right to the gut. Firing those body shots right in there. Uh-oh. Here comes Kylie across the ring. And Viola just grabbed her and threw her right over the top rope, right into her commentary table. And now they're right in front of us here. And now slamming Kylie's head right off of the guard portion of our table. And now it's just whipped her right into those steel steps. Now choking her with a foot. And Kylie Vane is in a bad way outside this ring right now. And here she comes again. She just rolled back into the ring to reset the count. Oh, look at that suplex out on the floor. You know that hurts like hell. There's only a thin pad out there. Right underneath that is nothing but concrete. Right now, the fans in attendance letting both Viola and Benja, letting them both have it. Kylie's back in the ring. Here comes Viola. Rolls her over, goes for a cover. Count of one. Only a 2 count.
That was a pretty slow 2 count.
Right now, Kylie is being punished unmercifully by the Queen of Diamonds. Oh, look at this. Slam the knee right into the canvas. Now working on that hamstring right there is the VWE Women's World Champion. Oh, and a foot DDT. That leg of Kylie Vane is taking a beating here.
Viola, she can't bend the knee. You just broke it.
That's right. And look at this. There's a heel hook right there. She has got it locked in. I don't know how much of this Kylie's going to be able to take. Kylie fighting, trying to reach the ropes. Meanwhile, Viola is just wrenching on that heel hook. And did you see Benja there pulling the ropes so Kylie can't get them? Kylie Vane is trapped in that heel hook right there from Viola Beaumont. There's nowhere for her to go. If she could just reach a little bit further, she'll be able to grab that rope and force the break there. But she's looks like she made it. Viola forced to break the heel hook there. Kylie Vane reaching the ropes.
She should have just tapped and saved herself a whole
The oh no, look at this. I was going to say the damage may be done at this point, but now Viola has other plans. She's got that leg of Kylie Vane. Oh, come on, don't do this. That'll break her leg in half.
Well, it depends where she hits, really. She could just injure it.
Well, Viola went for it, but Kylie got out of the way at the last instant.
That's a shame. Kylie's just asking for punishment.
And look at that Meteora right there. She just flew at Viola like a bat out of hell. Could have been a last-ditch effort right there from Kylie Vane, but it worked. And now there's a belly-to-belly right there from Kylie.
That's pretty impressive considering the damage to her leg.
I am telling you. And Ben's just starting to get nervous out there.
No.
Uh-oh. Kylie's going up top. What is Kylie Vane going to do in the high rent district here? There she goes. Big flying splash. It connects. Count of one. Count of two. Oh, that was close. But not enough. She almost defeated the VWE Women's World Champion right there. And now Viola turns around. Runs right into the left hand, then followed by the right hand of Kylie Vane. Kylie just throwing shots nonstop. A headbutt. Kylie going up top once more. She's got something in mind for the VWE Women's World Champion. What could it be? Oh, she went up, but Viola caught her. Delivered the Irish Curse backbreaker. Chop block from behind. Oh no, here comes the figure four. You know what's coming up. Bridging into the figure eight. Folks, Kylie won't be able to stand this.
I do believe she's been keel-hauled.
There is nowhere for Kylie Vane to go.
It is over. Tap it, woman. Save yourself the pain.
And there it is. Diesel?
Yeah.
Want to do the honors here?
Of course. And your winner by submission, your VWE Women's Champion, Viola Beaumont.
It's gotta be right. It's gotta be clean.
Well, I will tell you what, for somebody that hasn't been in the ring for at least a year, Kylie Vane made an absolute go of this here tonight.
Even I have to admit, that was some pretty impressive maneuvers. Considering how long she's been out, it will not take long for her to be back up into contention. But when it's all said and done, the Queen of Diamonds is still the VWE champion.
Will she be facing Kitty Lovencraft at Beach Brawl? That is the question.
Not gonna happen. Here you go, Mr. Navarra. And Viola says, first of all, Kylie, pirates are nothing but stupid childhood fantasy. Take your deranged mind to a psychologist and stop pouring cheap swill down your gullet. Now, on to my number one contender for the Women's VWE World Championship. I gave you that warning shot Tuesday and let you know fair and square what the stakes are if you dare seek to challenge me. As I said, I will end you. Now your tag team partner, Scion himself, is telling you much the same, isn't he? Think about that for a moment, you vile piece of trailer trash. If the devil himself is telling you I am too dangerous to tangle with, you better flip and believe it.
Believe it? Yes. See, Kitty, when you won that match, you sealed your fate. You think it's going to be real easy for you coming up at Beach Brawl, but see, Viola's had your number. How many times, Viola? How many times have you had her number? Countless. So
Viola
what's
says
going to
too
be
many.
different this time? What's going to be different? Nothing. Nothing's going to be different. Because all that's going to happen is your leg is going to snap and you're going to end up in a wheelchair playing your little guitar on the side of a country music dance hall asking for quarters. So, with Beach Brawl in mind, seems that Diamond Club's really shaping up really to have a full deck at Beach Brawl. Well, far be it from me to even try to put my card into the deck, so I'm going to do this. Here's what I'm going to do. See, what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay out an open challenge. Anybody who wants to face me at Beach Brawl this year, anyone, step forth. Because, quite frankly, I've got everything to gain and nothing to lose. So who's it going to be?
Well, I have an idea who it might be. Benja better turn around.
What?
Because there's the hammer right there with a sledge. Lays out Benja. You wanted a challenge.
Well, now this is interesting.
Big shot. I'll see you on the beach.
Asking you shall receive. The Big Shot, Benja Nirvana, Captain Carnage, the Hammer at Beach Brawl. Folks, Beach Brawl only 5 weeks away. And Beach Brawl is a huge, spectacular event, second only in scope to Wrestle Series. If you've never seen Beach Brawl before, you don't know what it's about, go check it out on YouTube.
Definitely the must-see show of the summer.
Absolutely. Benja wanted to challenge the last person in the world that he expected was the Hammer, and that's exactly what he got. Folks, Friday Night Edge continues. Don't forget, we still have that big main event for you tonight as the number one contender, the Misfit, takes on the big Russian tank, Dmitry Volkov. That is our main event here tonight, and we still got something else coming up for you. It is going to be God, Cody Hooley, taking on the newly signed Morgan Jones. That match next, right here on Friday Night Edge. Well, here we go, folks. This contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Nova Scotia, Canada, standing 5 feet 10 at 175 pounds. Please welcome back Morgan Jones.
Don't you think it's strange that there's a way of how you look and how you act and how you think and pretend they're not the same as you? Do you know about his strength and convictions, or how she puts all her faith in religion? Did we take the time to really discover how little we know about each other? Keep us from saying anything, can't separate from everything. And all this really means is you're one in a crowd and you're paranoid of every step. Another friend you won't miss anyhow. Don't you think it's strange that there's a way of how you look and how you act and how you think?
And now here he comes from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, standing 6'3" at 235 pounds. He is God, Cody Hooley. This all started when Morgan was shouting at Cody at ringside here. God came up and slapped him upside the head. Morgan Jones jumped the barricade, and it all went downhill for God right then and there. And then it was our CEO, the Eliminator, Seth Cameron, who came out and said that he had signed Morgan Jones to a contract. So that's why you get this match right here and right now on Friday Night Edge. There's the bell. This special grudge match underway right now between God and Morgan Jones. Had to pick a winner right now, Young. Which way would you go?
I'd have to go with Cody. You have to go with God. I mean, he is off a return right now. The man does have, both men in the ring have experience behind them, but I feel like Cody has a little bit more of a momentum behind him right now.
There was a shove off right there. You just poke him right in the eye. And now he's laughing at him. God charges in. Morgan rolls right over the top, trying to frustrate him. Charged into the corner. Morgan rolls out of the way again, still laughing. Now fake the super kick, someone to kiss my ass, and then oh my lord.
I've never seen this before.
He just put that ass right in God's face. Morgan is just having all kinds of fun here at the expense of God. I have never seen anything like this before, but it's great. It is great.
Morgan clearly has a bone to pick with God.
Oh, very easily.
God asked for it, so...
Ask and you shall receive.
There's another evasion right there from Morgan Jones. Big drop kick. Takes God right off his feet. Here he comes once more. Uh-oh. Cody caught the boot coming in this time. That leaves Morgan in a very vulnerable position. Backflip right there. Lands on his feet. Drop toe hold right into that bottom rope. Oh, did you see that? He just hit the stunner on the top rope there.
Morgan's been lucky to this point, but I can't see how he can hold out against God.
Luck nothing. Morgan Jones knows exactly what he's doing in that ring. Right now he's up in the high rent district. Here he comes right there. He went for the flying clothesline, but God got out of the way very quickly. And now there is a huge wildfire lariat right there from God. And now Morgan Jones definitely feeling the effects of that one. We just told him, you close your eyes right now. Now here's a pickup. Whips him right back into that corner. Here's the charge in. Several strikes in a row right with those elbows. Now just stomping a mud hole.
I don't think God's too happy.
God is not pleased. Here he comes across the ring. Drop kick right to that knee.
That has got to hurt.
You got a high flyer like Morgan Jones, whose specialty is that 630 senton. That's right what you want to do. You want to take those knees out. Look at this monkey flip right there. Executed to perfection by Cody Hooley. And now there's the sliding elbow into a cover. Count of one. Count of two. Only gets the 2 count. It would have been a 3 if you were counting on Cody's scale there. His count is a little bit faster than Victor Kessel's is.
That's what I've been saying all night. Victor's slow.
Morgan whipped into the ropes. Oh, he went for the roundhouse there, but Cody got out of the way of that. Look at that. He went for the back suplex. Roll up there in a bridge from Morgan. O'Connor roll. Count of 1, 2. Oh, that was close right there. And now a drop kick to the knee right there. And you hear God very clearly say, now it's my turn. Here he comes across the ring again. Oh, look at that spinning back kick right there. That just rung the bell of Morgan Jones. Cody up on that top rope springboard. Flying forearm right there, and it connects. Goes right back into that cover count of 1, count of 2. Well, Cody got up to a 7 count on that one.
Even God was a little fast on that one.
Maybe just a touch. But Morgan Jones is hanging right in there. And now God with a slap right to the face. That's not very godlike.
Could have used his fist, I guess.
What he's doing right now is Morgan Jones getting pissed. And he just fires right back with an elbow right to the jaw of Cody. A series of them. There's an attempted whip into the ropes. It's reversed. It's Morgan into the ropes. Here he comes on the rebound. Cody goes for the clothesline. Nothing happening there. Morgan with a jumping lariat right in the center. And it hits. A second jumping lariat right there. Morgan Jones turning it on against Cody Hooley here tonight on Edge. Cody whipped into the corner. Comes cross country. Big running knee lift right there. Cody dazed and confused coming out of the corner. Here's Morgan off the ropes. All but Cody caught him. Elevated drop kick right there from Morgan. What a counter. Morgan with the cover. Count of 1, count of 2. Oh, that was close right there. And right now, Morgan Jones is wondering, what do I have to do to keep God down for a 3 count?
Lay on your back and give up, because he's God. Come on.
There's a reverse whip right there. A whip, not a reversed one, but here's Morgan Jones flying in there. He ran right into the boots of Cody Hooley, pushed him right back. Backflip over the top rope. Oh, hold on. He holds on, skins the cat. I don't think God is aware of this. Well, now he's aware of it. He turns around and Morgan's right there, and he runs right into the shoulder thrust. Springboarding off the top rope. Rebound sunset flip right there into a cover. Count of 1, 2. Only a 2 count. A match we are seeing here tonight, folks. Look at that springboard moonsault right there. Drapes the arm. Count of 1, count of 2. Still only a 2 count.
Both men look like they're hurting now. Too much to get back on their feet. It's going to take some time to recover.
I tell you what, if anybody wasn't sure what to make out of Morgan Jones there, that's not the case now. As you are seeing it live in living color tonight, this Morgan Jones is for real. Oh, did you see that right there?
Palm
Rake
thrust.
the eyes.
Palm thrust.
Okay. Now shoving Morgan back into the corner. Here comes God charging in, runs right into the elbow of Morgan. Look at that. Hurricane run into the corner. Cody bouncing off those turnbuckles. And now God rolls outside the ring.
Wisely to recuperate.
He's God. He shouldn't have to recuperate.
Even God has to recuperate. He rested on the 7th day.
Morgan's, oh, here goes Morgan out after him. He's up on the apron. He's going up top here. Cody dazed and confused on the floor. Look at that. Oh, he went for the Hurricane Rana right there. But, oh my goodness.
God,
Cody
I've been
caught him,
watching
slammed him
Hammer.
back and neck first right into the steel steps. Power
God's
bombed
been
him
watching.
right into the steel steps.
Yeah, that is definitely going to cause Morgan some problems.
Oh, my Lord. That
I'm
may be
surprised
the
we're not
match
seeing
right
blood.
there. Referee Victor Kessel's up to a count of 5. He just whipped Morgan right back into the ring. That might be it for Morgan Jones right there. What a disappointing end to a great match that we have... What could be a disappointing end to a great match that we have seen here. It's not over yet.
Oh, he made God mad. I don't think he's finished.
Now God's going for the cover. Count of 1, count of 2, and Morgan gets the shoulder up.
Okay, that was impressive. Even if it was instinct, that was impressive.
Cody is looking at the referee in disbelief. Cody Hooley not done stomping on the body of Morgan Jones. What else do you do at this point? He's thrown everything at him. Oh, look at the Dragon Sleeper right there. Locked in by God. Telling Morgan to sleep. He has got to look at Morgan fighting his way out of it. Oh, hit a clothesline from behind. Morgan didn't even see that coming. Now God is looking, he is stalking his opponent here. Morgan finally up on his feet. Says time to end it. He went for the code breaker. Nothing happened. Rolled him up there by Morgan. Count of 1, 2. Oh, that was close. He went for that code breaker, but Morgan Jones countered it brilliantly. God is seriously upset at this point here. And now, another roll-up. And there's the jumping knee attack right there from Morgan. That was blinking. You missed it right there. Morgan crawling over to the corner. Using the ropes to pull himself up. Morgan Jones, here he comes again. Shotgun drop kick. Puts Cody back into the corner. Here he comes charging in. But he ran right into the feet of God. Cody Hooley up on the top now. And he hits the forearm, and God just crotched himself. Now look at this. Super Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Now Morgan drapes the arm. Count of 1, count of 2. Oh, 2.999. Unbelievable. Slowly getting back up to his feet here. While Morgan Jones is lying in wait there. Here he comes off the ropes. Thez press right there. Now dropping punches right under the face of Cody. Morgan Jones off the ropes again. Cody went for the clothesline. Look at that rebound. Pele right there rung the bell of God. Morgan telling him, get up. And there's a kick right to the midsection. He's setting him up for something huge here. Whipped him into the ropes. Here comes God on the rebound.
How did you see that?
Leapfrogged right over the top there. Look at this. Swinging Hurricane Runner right there from Morgan Jones.
Oh my God.
Somehow God is back up on his feet.
Both men are exhausted at this point.
Oh, you know they are. Oh, there's Morgan with that running hip attack, but nobody home. And there's a super kick from God. It hits the mark. Morgan crawling back to the center of the ring, somehow back up on his feet. There's the code breaker right there. That might be it. Cody just hit that code breaker. Now he drapes the arm. Count of 1, count of 2, and 3.
Incredible.
Your winner of the match, God, Cody Hooley. But damn.
Vicious match.
Excuse me. What a match it was.
Neither one of these men have any reason to hang their head.
Not after
That was
that
an impressive
display.
match.
These fans are not happy with what they were seeing here tonight. Now, did God just help him back up to his feet? He says, "Good job, kid."
All right, now I'm a little shocked.
I am too. That's surprising. Well, that's not
That's
surprising
more
right
like
there.
God.
There is the wildfire lariat that just puts Morgan right down. That's not surprising at all.
That's more like the God we're used to seeing.
He's just now stomping the daylights out of Morgan Jones here. Not stopping. The match is already over with.
Let the kid think twice before he goes up against God again. That's a good idea.
I'm thinking he might beat him the next time. I don't think God would be in too much of a hurry to accept a return match.
He's just using some psychological warfare now for when it happens again. 'Cause you know these two will meet again.
Oh, absolutely. Hold the phone.
Hey, what's he doing in here?
Brackman's here.
Oh, he's in the hospital.
Apparently not.
And he just hit that leg lariat, took Cody right off his feet. Look at this. Pile driver right there. A beard, Brackman Wilder here. Uh-oh, look at this. There's the 630.
Hello, my name is Brack.
The beard is large and in charge here tonight on Friday Night Edge. And let's hear it for Morgan Jones. What a match we have just seen here tonight.
Doesn't look like Cody's in too good a shape. He kind of fell roll out of the ring.
I sit here absolutely stunned with the match that we have just seen here tonight. I don't know that it gets better than that.
I'm stunned that Brockman got out of the hospital so fast.
Still have our main event to come.
And what a main event it's going to be indeed. On here, this isn't our main event.
Looks like one half of the Neon Warriors to me.
So that one half's going to be no one other than Rex Ocelot.
VWE Grid, what's going on? How's everybody doing on this Friday night? Edge, let me hear it. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear out here. You know, normally I'd be in a much better mood, but Proving Grounds happened. And yeah, I'll take my loss on the chin. Because a measure of a real man is every time he gets knocked back down, he gets back up and fights. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But Drake, Diamond Dragon, whatever you're calling yourself these days, and that deluded head of yours, you have hell to pay after what you did. For hitting Sass with that super kick and laying her out like that and hitting her from behind. You got to answer to me for that. Right here, right now, get out here.
Looks like the Dragon, Drake Edwards, is going to be making his way out.
He represents the Diamond Club.
You know what, Rex? I'm in a jovial mood. So, you want to have some discourse, an exchange of dialogue, if you will? Fine. Let's do so. But I will say this, before you and everybody else keeps getting so bent out of shape about what happened last week, let me ask you something, Rex. Who demanded the tag match at Proving Grounds? Cat got your tongue? It was you. Who then went to management and demanded it be a tornado match? Once again, you did, Rex. And for those who are not aware, the rules of a tornado match are very simple.
all competitors are in the ring at the same time, and it's legal. In fact, when Sass kicked me in the corner, the entire audience cheered and erupted. But when I did what had to be done, I was booed. And talk about mixed messages there. But you know what, Rex? That's not the first time you've let someone down, is it?
What you did to Sass is completely different than a little kick in the corner when someone's looking straight in your face, man to man. And what the hell are you talking about? This isn't the first time this happened. Explain yourself.
Hitting an opponent with one's finishing move is not out of line. Anyway, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or do I need to spill it to everybody?
What the hell are you talking about, Drake?
Alright, fine. Ladies and gentlemen, Rex Ocelot is a hypocrite, and I'm going to prove it to you. You see, at one point, I was considered by some, in fact, I believe it was Natas once, who said that I was the heart of VWE. I fought battles just like you did. I did everything I could. I fought Austin in the Diamond Club. Why? Because it was quote-unquote the right thing to do. How many times last year did I go after them? Multiple times. And most of the times it ended up with a multi-person beatdown. Where was the backup? Where were my friends? Where were you? To peel back the curtain just a little bit, for those who don't know, at one time I considered Rex Ocelot my best friend in this business. In fact, I considered him more than a friend. I considered him more of a brother than my own flesh and blood. But that's okay. And then I'm fighting the good fight. And then a couple months ago, the voice of VWE, Mr. Johnny LaMonaco, had a match against Austin Knight. And it didn't go well for him. And people attacked him and laid him out. And guess what happened? The cavalry of VWE, led by you, came out to lend him a hand. Why'd you never have my back, Rex? Now, you just wait a second. You don't speak until I'm done talking. People say that I turned my back on VWE, but no. VWE and you turned your back on me.
Tell me gospel.
You know what? I didn't have your back at times, yeah. And I had to do some evolving on my own, man. I was running with the indie club, doing whatever the hell I wanted for years on Pulse. I'll admit it. I had to change. I had to know what I was standing up to fight for. And yeah, maybe I didn't have your back when you needed it, and I still consider you my friend. But you just now saying you fought the good fight all these years. Fighting against the Diamond Club, fighting against Austin. What gives now? What gives now? You're going to just give up? Join their ranks? Become one of their cronies? You're better than that, man.
A crony? That's what you think this is? It's much more simple than that. After the events and what I saw, a business proposition was presented to me. It made perfect sense. Why would you not align with the VWE World Heavyweight Champion? Why would you not align with probably hands down the greatest women's wrestler this industry has ever seen? Why would you not align with the Grand Slam champion, Benja Nirvana? See, here's the big difference between you and them. They talk it, but they back it up. So you might think I'm a crony, but no, no, no. Look at what's happened with the Diamond Club since I joined. Austin's won the title. I am now a 3-time United States champion. We are nothing but success. And you know it as well as I do.
Success at what cost, Drake? You basically do whatever you want around here. Cheat, manipulate. I am the one that's one of the men out here standing up, fighting the good fight, making sure that these matches are honorable, that men earn what they get in this ring. You used to be that way, Drake. But now you've lost your way. And if I gotta knock some damn sense into you, I'll do it. So I'm out here right now to say one more time, one more match. Rex Ocelot versus Drake Edwards for the National Heavyweight Championship.
Would any of you bleeding sheep like to see that?
I know I want to see that.
Bleeding sheeple.
Anybody want to see that? Rex and Drake one more time? Here's the thing, Rex. In one-on-one matches, I own you. The record book shows it. You have never beat me one-on-one. You never have, and you never will. So you want another shot at me? Too bad. You've already had your chance.
Are you kidding me?
This isn't over, Drake. I'll get you back on track. You hear my words.
Heard and dismissed. I gotta agree with Drake here. He's had plenty of chances. You can keep going back to the well. Earn your shot if you want it. You're so big on everybody earning their stuff. Go to the bottom of the pile and earn that shot against Drake.
Oh, you know he will indeed earn another shot at that title. It's just how long will it take to get that shot? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got our main event matchup next. That is going to be the Misfit versus the Tank, Dmitry Volkov. This is a matchup I've been waiting to see since I first laid my eyes on this match card here.
All right, make some noise if you're ready for tonight's main event.
And wasting no time. Making his way to the arena from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 338 pounds at an incredible height of 6'8", this is the Tank, Dmitry Volkov. Being accompanied by, of course, Austinite and Benjamin. Nirvana.
Hear how the crowd feels about Dmitry here.
It's a shame because Dmitry is a future champion.
And that's a strong guy. He still has room to go very far in his career. He's still young. And now his opponent, making his way down to the ring from Richmond, Virginia, standing at a height of 6'1", weighing 232 pounds. This is the Misfit.
There's the rope. He's back to his old self. Getting into the ring from everywhere except the back.
That's normal. That's his trademark, basically.
Back to himself. Last few times he actually walked down the ramp. It was shocking.
Yeah, that kind of threw me off. Just looking at this match on paper, Dmitry 338 pounds, the Misfit 232. You kind of seem to tend to lean towards one side, but knowing the Misfit, that's not going to be the reason that he gets stopped.
Like I said, Misfit is fast. He's wiry. If he stays out of the grip of the Russian, he'll be fine. The question is, can he continue to stay out of the grip of the Russian?
He also has a wealth of experience and knowledge that also Dmitry does not.
That's correct.
Exactly.
He doesn't need wealth of knowledge. That wealth of knowledge, if he can get a hold of him.
Well, there's the bell. This main event matchup is officially underway. The Misfit going in for a lockup, and Dmitry fast to shove him down.
Went off that power.
That is a strong man there. But Misfit fast to get back up to his feet.
Last week, Dmitry showed us some speed and finesse too. A lot more than you'd expect from a big man.
Dmitry went in for a lockup there. Misfit rolled on under it. Misfit coming in back off the ropes, and there's a huge shoulder block from the Tank, Dmitry Volkov. Once again, dropping Misfit back down to the mat.
Hey, Misfit, was that like running into a tank?
You better try something else there. That's not working.
Now Dmitry running in, and there's a spinning back kick from the Misfit. Stuns Dmitry a little bit. And the Misfit coming back in. And there's a Phoenix down. Just throwing those strikes left and right. Misfit running back in, coming off the ropes. And a vicious lariat to Dimitri. Doesn't look like it hit him.
Well, Dimitri is just so damn big. It's hard to budge him.
Yeah, it's hard to phase the man. Now Misfit coming back in off the ropes, trying to get that momentum. But Dimitri stopped that with a kick right to the gut, doubling over the Misfit.
Man,
I'm
getting
telling you,
suplexed by a guy the height of Dmitry Volkov.
and the strength. I mean, he could throw you near across the ring. And the Misfit starting to get slow to recover here. That's a smart move right now. You don't want to get back up and run into it too fast. Dimitri making his way towards the Misfit. There's a forearm smash.
You notice he moved in there methodically. He didn't charge in there after him blindly.
No, step by step, making sure his opponent is vulnerable enough for him to go in. And there's a drop kick to the knee from the Misfit. Dimitri coming in off those ropes, but he didn't.
A good way to get the big guy off his feet.
That's a smart move. A man that big and that much strength, you're going to want to go for the legs. Take out the legs. He has nothing else under him. Now as the Misfit starting to try to get momentum.
Whoa.
But Dimitri tosses the Misfit right over the top rope out onto the ringside now. Now he is circled by the Diamond Club members. Now it's both Dimitri and the Misfit out on the apron right there, and there's a hard corner splash from Dimitri as the Misfit laid on those steps.
There's nowhere for the body to go. It absorbs that entire impact.
And those are full-fledged steel steps. Nothing gets harder than that. There's an overhead belly-to-belly suplex from Dimitri, throwing Misfit almost across the whole side of the ring.
Steel steps have always made me very nervous. I've seen too many skulls get cracked open by them.
Yeah, we've had our fair share of matches. I mean, almost seen a lot of careers ended on those. Misfit slow to recover there. Finally recovering, laying against the barricade. Dimitri runs in and jumps on him once again. But
he's rolled out of the way.
That indeed, the Misfit did roll out of the way just in time. Gets back in. Referee was at an 8 count there. Both men got very close. Now the Misfit firing in with a kick to the gut of Dimitri. Misfit off the ropes here. And a drop kick straight to the face of Dimitri.
Dimitri does not budge.
He's stunned. He's still on his feet. Misfit coming back in off the ropes again.
Oh my.
But Dimitri just picks him up easily.
Body drop right there from a guy the height of Dmitry Volkov.
And I'm telling you, 6'8", plus the arms fully extended out. Dimitri going in for a cover. Count of 1, 2. Only gets the 2 count. The Misfit is still in this. I feel like it's a little too early for the Misfit to be down and out here. And there's another big forearm smash from Dimitri. The Misfit has been taking a beating in here. And after that hit to the steel steps, you gotta wonder how much pain that back is in. Dimitri coming off the ropes, but there's a Polish hammer from the Misfit. Stuns Dimitri. Dimitri goes in for a kick, but the Misfit caught it. Dimitri coming in, and the Misfit with a Samoan drop.
That's one way to take the big guy off his feet.
That is the best way to take the big man off his feet. And neither man are fast to recover here. You can see the damage is starting to set in. Misfit slowly getting back up to his feet now. And you can see the Misfit targeting that lower back after that hit off the steel steps. And the Misfit going for a drop kick to the knee of Dimitri. Now he's firing those kicks to the chest. There's 3. And he's still going. The Misfit has got all the momentum he needs in his side. Coming in off the ropes. There's a sidewalk slam from the Tank, Dmitry Volkov.
Absolutely incredible.
And he caught Misfit just in the nick of time. My oh my, the pain that he is enduring on that back, and he's still in this one. It's incredible. Dimitri went for the knife edge chop, and Misfit rolls under it. Misfit coming back in off the ropes now. And there's the Russian sickle from Dimitri. Goes in for a pin. Count of 1, 2. And only a 2 count. The Misfit still manages to get that shoulder up. Man, I knew this match was going to be explosive, but I never thought it was going to be this great. Both men have been firing back to back. Neither one is giving each other time to rest. Now Dimitri has picked the Misfit up from behind here. Dimitri went for a pin. He only got a 2 count. And the Misfit is not fast at all here to get back on his feet. This man has taken a lot here tonight. And he's dazed, not getting up in the corner. Dimitri rolling in. There's a hardcore splash, but the Misfit rolled out of the way. Dimitri hit the turnbuckles. And the Misfit coming back in. And there's a big Yakuza kick from the Misfit, dropping Dimitri.
Didn't drop him for long. He sat right back up.
Well, he goes back in for the basement drop kick there. And that was enough to put Dimitri down. Now, the Misfit, they're signaling for the end. Can he get it? Misfit going in for the moonsault there. He got that to connect on Dimitri. And he goes in for the pin. Count of 1, 2.
Dimitri's leg is as big as Misfit's waist.
There's not much that moonsault's going to do unless you get a decent, I would say, aerial on your opponent. It looked like he connected to the best of his abilities. It did some damage. But now he's wanting his opponent to get up there. He's going in for the elbow strikes. Now firing back with the Ultimo combo. The Misfits still got control of this one. And he's just wearing Dimitri away with those kicks to the chest. Back to back to back. And follows it up with another kick, dropping Dimitri out. Misfit goes in for a pin. Count of 1, 2. And still only a 2 count.
Dimitri is still in the match. Not over yet.
And neither competitor at this point are showing signs of an end is near. I mean, there has been crucial hits and blows taken, but both men are still in this. Now look at the Misfit. Misfit's on the top turnbuckle here. What is he going for?
If he waits for the Russian to get up, he's making a huge mistake.
Well, that's what he's doing indeed. Now Dimitri back up onto his feet. Misfit jumping off the top rope. Goes in for the flying lariat.
And just like I said,
he met Dimitri mid-air. And that is a big man to be getting caught with the clothesline. Dimitri going in for a pin. Count of 1, 2.
Oh, that was close.
Almost the 3 count. That was a very close count. But the Misfits still in this one. And Dimitri is absolutely shocked. He thought he had the 3 count.
Scoop him up in a bear hug and keep his arms pinned.
Misfit needs to pray that he doesn't hit him with the bear hug. Now the Misfit fired back with an enziguri. Dimitri thought he was running in to get control. That is not the case. Now Misfit went in for a kick, but Dimitri blocked it. There's the Dragon Whip from the Misfit. And that might be enough here to take Dimitri out to get the 3 count. Now the Misfit's signaling for the end. He's waiting for his opponent to get back up to his feet, but pay attention, Austin's in the ring now.
Oh, did you see that?
Come on.
Oh.
Austin just hit the Misfit with the title. And that just cost Dimitri the match.
But you won, didn't you?
Well, win or not, that is definitely not the way the Misfit expected this matchup to end, or me. Any of us.
And Misfit's kind of lucky, because that when he failed to pin him again, the Russian would have gotten him. I'm sure of it.
Where the Misfit had Dimitri, I feel like it could have went in the favor of the Misfit without any interference of the Diamond Club, but
You better take a good look. It looks like Misfit's busted open here.
oh, I expect it. I mean, getting hit with the world title.
What a night of action this has been here tonight.
just gets better and better every single show.
5 weeks short of Beach Brawl.
Only 5 more weeks to figure out a new legacy champion and a women's national champion.
We have seen some really stupendous matches here tonight. We just saw Dimitri and Misfit. What a match between God, Cody Hooley, and Morgan Jones. What a match between Viola and Kylie Vane. What a match between the Hammer and Malik.
It has been an incredible night. Wrestling fans definitely got their money's worth tonight.
At any rate, I'm Johnny LaMonaco.
And I'm Diesel.
Much less to say. We'll see you next week, folks. Take care and have a good night.
Yeah, I think the seats are throwing us off today.